I'm Dave Asprey, and this is your fast weekly upgrade on the biggest moves in biohacking, longevity, and health. Let's dive in. What quietly changed the game this week? The 2025 to 2030 U.S. dietary guidelines now center real food. They prioritize protein, vegetables, fruit, healthy fats, whole grains, and full-fat dairy, and they call for sharply limiting ultra-processed foods and added sugar. Why does this matter? These rules steer school meals, SNAP and WIC, federal purchasing, and future labels, so it turns advice into infrastructure. It also gives you leverage to push for better food in schools, hospitals, and workplaces because you're asking institutions to follow their own playbook. What's next? Expect tougher looks at additives, clearer front-of-pack labels, and more pressure on ultra-processed products, especially for kids. What's the standout finding in longevity? In very old, frail male mice, pairing oxytocin with an A5I compound extended remaining life by approximately 73% and improved physical function. How should we read it? Aging is layered damage, so timed combinations can beat single fixes. This isn't a DIY protocol. It points toward phased strategies that reduce damage, support repair, and maintain function. How is AI changing personal health right now? OpenAI's ChatGPT Health lets you pull in medical records and connect apps like Apple Health and MyFitnessPal to get clean summaries, decode labs, and prep smarter questions for your doctor. What's the opportunity and the guardrail? You get clarity and better conversations with clinicians, but it's a coach, not a doctor, so your judgment and how you organize your data still drive results. What's new in schools? The Whole Milk for Healthy Kids Act brings whole and reduced fat milk back to federal meal programs, aligning with the new guidance that no longer treats dairy fat as a default problem. Why is that bigger than milk? Low-fat rules left kids less satisfied and pushed more sugar. Districts will roll out at different speeds, creating a natural test, and the deeper shift is valuing nutrient density, so other upgrades get easier. Are GLP-1s slowing aging or just fixing metabolism? A new tirzepatide trial will test aging directly, making multiple DNA methylation clocks the primary readouts alongside grip strength and walking capacity. What would the results mean? Big clock shifts would support using these drugs within a broader longevity plan for some people. Smaller changes would frame them as exceptional metabolic tools, not core anti-aging.
What should we practice this week? Build meals around real food and protein, and linger a bit longer on hugs for an oxytocin boost.
Try ChatGPT Health to sharpen appointments, shear the school food shift, and keep an eye on the tirzepatide aging readout.
It's been a strong stretch for the biohacking and health world, so toast with some kava at dinner.
That's your weekly roundup. Join me next Friday for the next big health stories, and enjoy your weekend.
Human Upgrade Radio is hosted by Dave Asprey. This show is for information only, not medical advice. Talk with your healthcare provider, read labels, understand that guests speak for themselves, and be aware there may be paid endorsements or financial interests.